Yes, dear students, under carbonyl compounds we have seen preparation of aldehydes and ketones. Now let us go into physical properties of aldehydes and ketones. When we talk about physical properties, we should know the physical state. So under physical properties, physical state. What is the physical state of very first compound under aldehydes containing only one carbon? It is formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is a gas being just only one carbon atom. It is a gas. If we go in for acetaldehyde, it is a volatile liquid. Volatile liquid. Acetaldehyde is a volatile liquid. And other aldehydes and ketones containing up to 11 carbon atoms are considered as liquids. Up to 11 carbon atoms. What do you mean by up to 11 carbon atoms? If you go in for hexanal, it has got 6 carbon atoms. Hexanone, 6 carbon atoms. Likewise, aldehydes as well as ketones, containing up to 6 carbon atoms are liquids again. Still higher, see greater than 12 or more carbon atoms with 12 or more, greater than 12 carbon atoms. Aldehydes and ketones containing greater than 12 carbon atoms, 12 and greater, equal to or greater than, are solids. So to start with waxy solid and heavy solid, likewise it goes. So formaldehyde alone is a gas. Acetaldehyde, even though it is a liquid, it is volatile liquid. Others are liquid. With increase in number of carbon atoms, the boiling point will slowly increase, likewise it goes. And above 12 and above carbon atoms are considered as solids. So now I am referring lower member gas, volatile liquid, again liquids, but with increase in number of carbon atoms, boiling point get increased, likewise etc. And it becomes solid. Now let me go into boiling point. So physical state, only formaldehyde is considered as gas. Acetaldehyde, volatile liquid. Others up to 11 carbon atoms liquid, greater than 11 carbon atoms solids. Now boiling point. The boiling point we have to compare with hydrocarbons. With increase in number of carbon atoms, boiling point increases. There is no doubt over that. That's what we have explained earlier. So boiling point increases with increase in number of carbon atoms. In the number of carbon atoms. That point, first point. And then we can compare with similar hydrocarbons, that is hydrocarbons of same molecular mass, hydrocarbons and ethers, one side. And on another side we can have alcohols and carboxylic acids. Alcohols and carboxylic acids. In between we can have aldehydes and ketones. So aldehydes and ketones have higher boiling point than the corresponding hydrocarbons and ethers, but lower boiling point than aldehydes and carboxylic acid. Why so? In the case of alcohols and carboxylic acids, they are involved in hydrogen bonding because of the presence of more electronegative oxygen and then hydrogen. It is getting involved in hydrogen bonding. Such hydrogen bonding is not possible with aldehydes. Similarly with carboxylic acids, the hydrogen bonding seems to be stronger and therefore they have higher boiling point than aldehydes and ketones. Hydrocarbons and ethers have lower boiling point than aldehydes and ketones. That means aldehydes and ketones have higher boiling point than hydrocarbons and ethers, lower boiling point than alcohols and ethers. Why lower boiling point? I explained. It is because alcohols and carboxylic acids are involved in hydrogen bonding. It is because of association. We have to spend energy to break the bond whenever hydrogen bond exists. It is because of the hydrogen bonding between alcohols. So this hydrogen may be bonded with another alkyl molecule of. So hydrogen bond. This we call hydrogen bonding. Likewise here association. It may form bond with another molecule of acid. The oxygen may be bridged. Likewise it goes. And I need not explain now. In alcohols and carboxylic gases already we have seen. So because of hydrogen bonding, they have higher boiling point. What for aldehydes and ketones have higher boiling point than hydrocarbons and ethers? That I have to explain now. Why lower I explained now. Why alcohols and carboxylic acids have higher boiling points? It is because of hydrogen bonding. Whereas here, in the case of aldehydes and ketones, we have carbonyl group. The name itself carbonyl compounds. It is for aldehyde, it is for ketone. Alright. If both are alkyl groups, ketone, if one hydrogen or both hydrogen, it is an aldehyde. So this is the case for a carbonyl compound. The carbonyl group is polar. Why is it polar? Oxygen is more electronegative. It has the tendency to attract electron towards itself. It has got 6 electrons in its valence shell. Just to have octet structure, it will try to acquire. Therefore, it will get slight negative charge. But carbon electropositive, positive charge, delta plus delta minus. The pi bond will be migrated towards oxygen and therefore the carbonyl group of one aldehyde may get associated with carbonyl group of another aldehyde due to dipole-dipole interaction. There exists dipole. Why do we say dipole? Charge separation. Charge separation is considered as dipole. It is because of dipole-dipole interaction the molecules are associated. Positive charge, negative charge. Once again, carbonyl group. Positive, negative. Therefore, it is because of dipole-dipole interaction the molecules are associated. Weak bonding when compared to hydrogen bonding. And no such bond exists in hydrocarbons and ethers. But at least here, due to dipole-dipole interaction, they are associated. And therefore, they have higher boiling point than hydrocarbons and ethers, but less than alcohols and ethers, alcohols and carboxylic acids. So, it is because of dipole-dipole interaction, the molecules are associated. Since the molecules are associated, they have little bit higher boiling point over hydrocarbons and ethers. But alcohols and ethers have hydrogen bonding, so still higher boiling point. Next point, solubility. So third point, solubility. Lower aldehydes are soluble in water. Lower alcohols are soluble in water. Lower carbonyl compounds, aldehydes and ketones, HCHO, CH3CHO, CH3CO, CH3. These are lower aldehydes and ketones. Aldehyde containing one carbon atom. This is the first member, this is the second member. In ketone, this is the first member. So, these are soluble in water due to the formation of hydrogen bonding with water. They form hydrogen bonding with water. It is because of formation of hydrogen bonding with water, they are soluble in water. As the number of carbon atoms get increased, this group is hydrophobic. For example, let me write an aldehyde or ketone, maybe CH3, C double bond OH acetaldehyde. It may make hydrogen bonding with water, OH. Here, hydrogen bonding. This may form bond with another aldehyde, CH3, C double bond O, CH3H like this. So here this association is possible. Acetaldehyde may form hydrogen bonding with water, Therefore, they are soluble. Lower members are soluble. When the number of carbon atom gets increased, we know that alkyl groups are hydrophobic. Hydrophobic means water repelling. hydrophobic. It is because of the increase in number of carbon atoms, the hydrophobic alkyl group tends to avoid water molecule. It is water repellent, and therefore the solubility get reduced. If it is lower member, the repulsive effect, hydrophobic effect will be meager. In the case of formaldehyde, there is no such alkyl group, there is no hydrophobic group at all. Whereas when the number of carbon atoms get increased, the hydrophobic part get increased, and therefore solubility get reduced. Alright? So that is about solubility. Finally, dipole moment, that we have discussed already under boiling point. So fourth point, dipole moment. It is because of the polar nature of carbonyl group. It is because of the polar nature of carbonyl group. They have got higher dipole moment, charge separation. It is because of this charge separation. Electronegative oxygen combined with carbon, which is considered as electropositive when compared to oxygen. It's not electropositive, but oxygen being more electronegative, it tends to give electron towards oxygen. The electron pair is being moved towards oxygen, and therefore aldehydes and ketones are polar. It is because of the polar nature they have higher dipole moment. So that is about physical properties of aldehydes and ketones. Thank you.